Lewis Hamilton is yet to win a race this year, despite winning a majority of the races in the previous 8 years. Alpine's Fernando Alonso has been in a similar situation for many years now. He has now given his thoughts on Hamilton's predicament while speaking to the BBC. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, Alonso explains why Lewis will beat Russell. Alonso started off by stating that Hamilton deserves all the records he holds, while pointing out the importance of having a good car. He deserves everything he's achieved in the past, but this year is a good reminder that in all those records and numbers, there is a big part on what you have in your hands as a package in the car. He then revealed if he is surprised by George Russell's performance in the 5 races this year. Yes and no. George has been very fast in the last few years, and I think everyone was expecting him to be a tough competitor for Lewis. He signed off by explaining why he would still pick Lewis to eventually come out on top. But I still believe Lewis will eventually finish the championship in front. This is just a 5-race championship so far. Eventually, when things are more tricky or there are difficult situations, Lewis will still have more experience and maybe more talent. Fast feed. Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton suggested that in theory the downforce is good. In reality, the porpoising is in the way, and that's not a problem that can be solved overnight. Former F1 driver Marcus Ericsson feels that Ferrari's Carlos Sainz is trying to be ahead of Charles Leclerc. But, like we've seen in the past, it's always good for a team going for a championship to have a clear leader that goes for it, like Max and Lewis have been the last few years. So I think the support will go in Charles' corner going forward. Former F1 driver turned pundit Jolyon Palmer added that it's just the relentless performance of Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc that sort of looks ominous for their teammates. At some point they will have to use team orders. But there is no way it is coming at the Spanish Grand Prix. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner stated that we're pushing Max Verstappen and he's pushing us as a team dynamic. I don't think we ever expected after last year, when it went into the last race, to be so competitive so early this season. Fernando Alonso explained that he is a very competitive person. If you are not winning, you definitely miss that feeling and there is some frustration building always during the season. Is it necessary for teams to have a clear leader when fighting for the championship? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.